Yo, what is up guys? My name is AFC Adinho and I'm back with another PvP ranked battle, this time against my boy Flap from the Quick Claw Mafia. And yeah, I'm just gonna lead off with Scissor because he's running a very offensive team. But yeah, I wanna test out this Scissor set. It's actually sword stance with 3 attacks, a jolly nature with max speed, max attack. And let's see how this set will fare against this team. He goes for U-turn and he U-turns first, so his Scissor is also jolly max speed, which is some good information. But he goes into his Zapdos, and unfortunately his Zapdos is also Rocky Helmet, but that means that I can just go into my Tyranitar here, because now the Zapdos takes extra Sandstorm damage and he won't be able to recover it off with leftovers because he does have a Rocky Helmet. And I pretty much need all the chip damage on the Zapdos that I can, so that my Scissor can sweep later on. Yeah, he switches and he does tank my Choice Banded Pursuit, which is really crucial guys, because that damage might help my Scissor to sweep later. This does give him a free opportunity to bring in his Mamoswine though, but I think he will go for Stealth Rocks here, so I'm going to make a very aggressive play and bring in my Porygon, expecting his Stealth Rocks to come out. He does go for Stealth Rocks. I get a special attack boost, and now I have to make a choice, because he could bring in his Gengar, predicting my Tri Attack, or he could be staying in, predicting me to go for the Ice Beam. But I think I'm just going for Tri Attack as he actually brings in his Gengar, so that works out really well for him. He was on the right end of the coin flip there, and now I'm in a really rough spot because I do not have a special wall on my team. I think I'm just going into my Flygon here, because if he's Choice Scarfed, then I can go into Hippowdon after, and if he's Choice Specs, I can attack afterwards. He goes for Focus Blast and he does connect, and that is definitely Choice Specs guys. I'm just going for the Outrage here, because Outrage does knock out the Gengar, and Outrage also knocks out a potential incoming Zapdos. So, because if I can get rid of that Zapdos, then I can do a lot with my Scissor here. As he actually brings in his own Scissor, which is also a very logical play, because Scissor does resist the Dragon type attack. But yeah, I'm going for Outrage again, and if he Bullet Punches, he does not Bullet Punch, so I get a lot of damage off on this Scissor. But honestly, I should have brought in my Hippowdon against the Gengar there, because I think Hippowdon would have been more expendable than my Flygon, because Flygon needed to check the Starmie, it needed to check the Gengar, and it also needed to check the Heracross and Zapdos. I'm bringing in my Porygon now. Unfortunately, I get an attack boost. I'm going for Tri Attack. I don't think he will go into Gengar because he already made that play, as he does bring in the Mamoswine. And let's see. I do not take out the Mamoswine. That would have been really nice if I would have been able to knock it out. But he's either going for Ice Shard or he's going into Gengar knowing that I'm Choice Specs. So I'm going to make a mid-ground play and bring in my Suicune, as he does go into his Gengar. And I think a trick is coming out there, because I don't think he wants my Suicune setting up multiple Calm Minds. So perhaps I did miscalculate his damage on my Flygon, and maybe he is Choice Scarf, so I'm going to make this Tyranitar play, because if he tricks me a Choice Scarf, I might be able to get off a kill, as he does reveal the Choice Specs. However, he is Choice Banded now, which means he doesn't get the +1 special attack boost. So I'm bringing in my Hippowdon now, as he does go for Focus Blast, so he misses, but that wouldn't have done too much. Now I'm bringing in my Stealth Rocks, and then he does bring in the Starmie, but let's see what kind of Starmie set this is. Come on, don't be Leftovers. He is Leftovers, and guys, this is most likely the worst possible set a Starmie set for my team to face, because I do not have anything that beats the Starmie. I am going for Earthquake here because he will most likely go for Rapid Spin. I do have a Rocky Helmet, so Rocky Helmet plus Earthquake and Sandstorm does do some nice damage here. Most likely. I don't think he's going for Scald. Yeah, because he showed leftovers, I think it's a bulky Rapid Spinner Starmie. And that Starmie set does fit his team way more. So I don't think he's going for something like Hydro Pump here. Does go for Rapid Spin. And he takes the Rocky Helmet damage, the Earthquake comes out, and yeah, he can just recover this off. So damn. I'm just gonna go for Stealth Rocks here, cause hoping that he switches or something, but yeah, obviously he's not gonna switch against the Hippowdon. I'm going for Suicune here. I think he either goes for Rapid Spin or Toxic here. He could live an Earthquake from there, so he might go for Toxic, as he does go for Toxic there. And because he showed Toxic, that means his Starmie can never 1v1 my Suicune, because my Suicune can rest his Toxic off, and his only attacking move is most likely Scald. So I'm going for Calm Mind, and now I'm going for Scald, because he should know that he cannot 1v1 my Suicune, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to allow me to set up multiple Calm Minds here. So he's most likely gonna switch here, and something will take a lot of damage. As he brings in the Mamoswine. If my Porygon would have been able to somehow kill this Mamoswine, then I would have been in such a great spot, because then something else on his team had to take the Scald damage. But now he brings in Heracross, and I cannot lose my Suicune yet, because I need my Suicune to 1v1 the Starmie. So I think going into Hippowdon now is probably my play. Just to get some chip damage off on this Heracross. Because I have the Rocky Helmet, so he goes for close combat, he crits me, and if he doesn't have Earthquake or Stone Edge, then a crit won't matter, but if he does have those attacks, then the crit does matter. Because close combat would have been a 2-hit KO regardless, whether he crits or not, so he would have still taken the same amount of damage from my Rocky Helmet, because now he has to take Rocky Helmet damage 2 times, he has to take Burn damage 2 times, and he has to take Sandstorm damage 2 times, which puts him in range of my Scizor. But I'm going into my Porygon instead, because his Mamoswine is gone. So I can press Thunderbolt, and nothing on his team can switch into this. So let's see what he sacks. He sacks his Scizor. So that was probably the best play he could make, because he needs his Heracross to beat my Suicune. And he needs his Zapdos to check my Scizor. And obviously he needs his Starmie alive. I could try to dodge the Focus Blast here with Porygon. But I'm going into my Tyranitar. I'm just checking Tyranitar. Perhaps I'm able to dodge 2 Focus Blasts in a row. That would also be nice, but he does connect the Focus Blast. But yeah, he does take Sandstorm damage. And he might be afraid of an Adamant, Choice Bandit, Bullet Punch here, and brings in the Starmie. So I have to hope that he makes that play or something. I don't think he's staying in. Because if I take out the Gengar, then my Porygon wins. My Porygon can win. Okay, he did bring in the Starmie. My U-turn didn't take it out, unfortunately, because he is max HP Starmie, and I had an Iron Plate. I am going for the Calm Mind here, because if he recovers, I'm going to rest after. And if he switches out, this Starmie will stay low. Then I have to hope that I can get up a Swords Dance with Scizor. So he does bring in the Heracross, and that means that I have to sack my Suicune here. I did not have the balls to rest there. Because if he did recover with his Starmie, then I had to hope that I get some nice sleep talk turns. But yeah, my Starmie does go down to the close combat. And now I have to bring in my Scissor and pretty much hope that I can get off a Swords Dance here. But he should really be staying in there, because his Starmie is still faster than my Porygon, and Porygon will die to Scald after Stealth Rocks, I think. Starmie will also dunk out the Scissor with Scald from there, because I'm not bulky. But he does make the Starmie play, so I honestly think it's a big misplay on his part, because now I get a +2 Scissor with Iron Plate. And this does give me an opportunity to win, because now I take out the Starmie, Heracross will die, and Gengar will also die. But the only question is if I can take out this Zapdos. But yeah, he should have really sacked this Heracross, because Heracross was also slower than my Porygon. Heracross wouldn't have done anything. But unfortunately, I do not knock him out. He had 2% left, so if I was adamant max attack Scissor, I would have won here, because with an adamant nature I would have definitely done more than the 2 remaining % on his Zapdos. But yeah, I do take out the Zapdos, but he can bring in his Gengar and press Sludge Bomb. Yeah, one big misplay I made in this game was not going Hippowdon on his Gengar and going Flygon instead, because Flygon would have checked this Gengar, Flygon would have checked the Starmie, would have checked the Heracross, and would have also checked the Zapdos. And Earthquake would also have done a lot against the Scissor. And the only reason I kept my Hippowdon, didn't switch into Hippowdon, was because I wanted to keep it alive for the Zapdos. But Zapdos was already really low, and I still had my Tyranitar. So if I didn't make that play, the game would have gone much better for me. But yeah, good game, Flop. Good game, Flop. Flop. Unfortunately, we didn't pull off the Scissor set, but I do hope you guys did enjoy this battle. If you did, hit that like button. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to know when my videos are live for you. I will definitely be uploading more PvP battles. And leave a comment down below. And let me know what kind of Pokemon you want to get featured in future games. That's basically it, guys. Peace out, and I'll see you guys next time. Also, make sure to check my Discord channel, link down below. I will announce when I'm going to stream there. So, peace out.